Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I just thought I wanted to do a bit of Kerby. I've not done a Kerby Rosanes page in a little while, and especially not on the channel. And I'm going to use Inktense today, and this is Imagimorphia. I've definitely not worked in this one for a long time, so I thought I'd pull it out. Now, I'm not about the double page spread. I don't want to make this video 4, 5, 6 parts, which it could potentially be with being a double page, so I thought I'd just go for the single one. And as soon as I saw this page, it popped out and I had a couple of ideas. Now, normally I would work on the background first, and I was thinking a distress ink background, but not the splatter effect that I usually do, just to get rid of the white of the paper, because I do want to use some sort of acrylic or gouache and try that effect just for something different. But because I am using the Inktense and they are water activated, I thought it might be better just doing this first. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to go with the traditional owl colour, I think, on this side. I was thinking browns and then golds, but now that I look at it, I'm thinking pinks and purples. I'm really torn actually. Or teals. If you can hear banging, my daughter's upstairs in a bedroom for an hour watching a DVD. That is the only time I get when she's upstairs in her room. I'm thinking, I don't know, I think I'm going to do the metal side first, and then I'll just decide off that, because now that I've got my swatches out here in front of me, I'm really loving the colour of these teals and blues. I'm working onto the purples. Oh, I'm so torn. No, I'm going to do that. The teal green, I'm going to start off with that. And, you know, it's sod's law. My pencil is not sharpened, but I'm not going to keep pausing the video. I will quickly do it. That video I would have tried to cut out all the sharpening. It took me so long to edit and to cut it all out. So, I've got all my favourite water brushes and watercolour brushes and all sorts in here. Clean water, my very stained tea towel, and let's just get started. So this is the teal colour. Check that you are in frame. I love the feeling of a brand new page where it's dead smooth, but then again, when it's all finished, I do like the feeling of that being all textured as well. So let's just pop the colour down and not worry too much. Now, I have worked with Inktense different ways. I've worked putting each individual colour down and letting it dry in between, and I've tried blending the colours. So I'm not decided which way I want to do it today. I might do the blended. I think I will. I'll do the blended effect. So I'll just work in little sections at a time. So my phone might ping off because I've not got my watch on today. I put it on charge last night. I could have sworn I did, because I saw it light up. I shouldn't have gone over that bit, oh well. I could have swore I saw it light up. And then I've gone to put it on this morning and it's completely dead. So Madam Green, where is that? Was it Mallard Green? Because it looks like oh, it's Mallard Green. I've been saying that wrong all this time. And then we've got, I might actually go with the dark aquamarine, I think. If I can just find that. That's iron blue. Where's my dark marine? I'm getting so confused here. Deep blue. There we go, it was right next to it, Deborah. Oh, I'm gonna have to sharpen that a bit as well. So I've just got back. Well, about an hour ago, I've had some dinner. I just got back from it was a really long walk actually, to a local forest, and it was a lovely walk, really nice. There was hardly any people there actually, which was even better. So I'm knackered, I'm absolutely knackered. So I thought I'll put Isabel upstairs for an hour, she can watch TV, and she can relax up there. My son's on his computer. Well, I do a little bit of art, and I've got 1,000,001 things that I should be doing now, but I thought, sod it, I want to do this. I need to prep tea, I've got washing to do, I need to dust all the stairs and hoover the stairs, but I'm doing this instead. So let's see how them two colours mix together. Now, which sort of brush? I've been really loving the Caran d'Ache aqua brushes at the minute, but I'm bouncing between them and then the Kuritake's, the Zig brushes. I think that's what they're called. So we'll get a really small one and then the large one. I'll start off with the large one and see how we get on. So I've just finished as well. Well, last night I posted it on Instagram this morning though, the Christine Karen page, the Egyptian page, and oh my gosh, I so enjoyed doing that. It took me about 3 nights to finish it, but I so enjoyed doing it. I'm hoping that the lighting's okay because I'm not using any lights or anything. So let's just activate this, and I think, should I start? I'm going to start from light. I think that's probably best. And the neighbours' dogs are gracing us with their presence. I've put off filming, I've gone out the lines already, for about half an hour now, because they were out, and I thought, oh, this is my chance now. No, apparently not. Can I just say as well, in this video I need to sit down and reply to everyone's comments on my last video. The support in all the comments that I've been given, I'm really overwhelmed. Everyone that commented and has sent me messages on Instagram, I really do appreciate it. I feel a little bit better about the situation now, and I think I did handle it as best as I could. I put too much water down there, I can tell, because it's glistening. I'll just move it a little bit. It's glistening too much. I think in hindsight I did handle that situation quite well. There's a lot of people that have said they would have smacked the woman, they would have done this and they would have done that, but considering that I was practically on my own sorting my daughter out and on my own in the situation, I think that probably would have made things a lot worse. Although if I was on the bus at the time and saw that happening to somebody else, I definitely would have said something. But yeah, I don't want to keep bringing it up. I just wanted to say that I really appreciate all the nice comments that everyone's been saying. I'm a bit disappointed in myself though. I've worked that too much. But let's carry on. Let's see if we can do 3 sections at once here. Some of these ink tents are quite small at the moment. I'm going to have to buy a couple of replacements. I've got a small tin of, I think it's 12 that I got on offer, but they are just the basic colours. I don't think it's them ones that I'm running out of. But art-wise, I haven't really, apart from PDFs, I've not really been ordering anything. I did get some new watercolour paints. I think the watercolour paints, what are they called? The E. coli, the watercolour inks, I'm not sure. I've only swatched them out, I've not actually used them on a page yet. Would anybody be interested in seeing what they're like? Like I said, I've not tested them yet. Buying these things, it's having the time to properly sit down and have a good mess with them. I've not done any watercolour painting words in about a month now. But I have got a new tutorial book that I'm gonna delve into once the kids are back at school. I'm really looking forward to starting that. So yeah, it's probably easier actually, this blended method, you're not having to wait for it to dry. But if I remember correctly, this book is pretty good. All of Kerby's books, the paper is good for any sort of water mediums. As long as you're careful and don't do what I did. Do as I say, not what I do. Is that the saying? I like that colour combination though, and then if we do maybe like a browny grey colour on this side, I think that would look nice. So it was the teal, wasn't it? So I'm not doing the middle bit yet because both these sides are wet. I might end up going over the top as well to add a little bit more depth with coloured pencils. But onto that Christine Karen page, them luminous pencils, Caran d'Ache luminance pencils, they worked a dream on that paper, and I've had issues with that paper in the past, so I don't know what I did different this time. But they work beautifully. So I'm going to have to do a couple of different sections darker. So we've got our last physio appointment at Isabel's new school tomorrow morning. Let's see if she behaves-ish for that one until she starts. I can't wait to see her in a uniform. She's gonna look adorable. It's not actually a proper named, it's not got a logo or anything on it, but I've got a couple of pinafores. I don't know if I've actually said this. A couple of pinafores, some shirts, like little frilly shirts, some black like flared pants, a couple of red cardigans. I just need to pick some socks up now, and she needs a new school bag. But my son's all sorted. He's all sorted. So when he goes back, he's in year 11. Crazy. How am I not remembering which order these are in? I don't know. So my husband's took the day off for tomorrow, so he can take us to this appointment, and I think we might be going to the Trafford Centre, which is in Manchester, tomorrow, once we've been to the appointment. We'll see. I've not worn a dress in a long time. I've got, how many was it? 5 different dresses coming later today. I ordered from that Pretty Little Things. Now I've ordered once from there before and the sizing was completely off, so I've sized up of what I'd usually buy, hoping that it'll be a bit better. But I just bought them for like if I go out for meals. I don't go out like night time drinking or anything like that, not anymore. So I thought some nice dresses, some nice new dresses. And there's 2 of them that are pink. Surprise, surprise. One of them is a day dress. I could wear it when we come into the autumn with some tights and some little boots. I shared a few pictures on Instagram of that walk that we did this morning. It's lovely, that forest, really is nice. There was a woman from RSPCA walking around there. It looked like she was looking for something and she was on the phone. So try and not go out the lines this time. And I need to get back into diamond painting. I need to. I seem to really go through phases with that. I'll sit here for days and days and days and not do any colouring. I'll be fixated on it. And then I'm not diamond painting now for over a month, I want to say. Over a month. And the one that I'm actually working on at the minute, it's a dolphin one from Spell Queen. I think it's Spell Queen, yeah. It's actually from my mum. It's a present from my mum, so I need to carry on with that one. So the shading is going to be all over the show on this one, not just at the edge. Just clean that brush off. And an update on my Ninja grill. I absolutely love it. Love it. I've used it nearly every single day. So it's definitely worth the money, even though my husband keeps saying it's going to be in the garage in a couple of months. It won't, and I'm going to make sure it's not, just to prove myself right and him wrong. That's not too bad, that, actually. Try and do the lighter areas first. Just like that. I've not even had a cup of tea this morning. Terrible. I might actually go and make myself one in a minute. So let's work on this bit. I've just got in with the blue. No! It's just a good job it wasn't on that side. Add some blue this time, we're always meant to. Just want to clean the brush off again. Yeah, I was really stuck with what to do with the background and the Christine Karen. I have posted it on Instagram, so you can have a little look over there. But because I did a really nice job at the colouring with the luminance, I was really nervous about any sort of background. And the tan tone paper, it is not mixed media, it doesn't take water well at all. So I knew water was an over. I mean, I could have done distress ink, but I would have chanced going over the cat. The cat was really lightly coloured. So I just went with pan pastel just to play it safe. And I haven't used my pan pastels in a long time. I think the last time I used them was on the, it was like a moon, like a landscape moon picture, I do believe. So all these little trinkets, I might even try and cover up with white acrylic. I don't mind the feathers. I don't know, because it might be too dark, like the line art. I wish Kerby would come out with a boot, like, you know, his newer ones, like The World Within World and Fragile Worlds. It's more realistic. You've not got these little characters and stuff, but I love the fantasy art of his. So I wish he'd do the fantasy art like this, but not all these little bits. Like same with this one as well. Well, this one isn't too bad actually, because it's fish, but there is a couple of little bits that I would take out if it was up to me. There's a horse one in this one, I'm sure there is as well. I have done, yeah, like that. I'd make that less busy, but the actual fantasy pictures I love. Yeah, on the move, Rollo. Why'd you sit in that corner of your bed right there? She sits right in front of my bookshelf. Let's activate that knife. There she is, banging at Bing. She's watching Bing Bunny. Oh, did I put Peter Rabbit on? It might be Peter Rabbit actually. Yeah, and even though I've muted the camera, that's her kicking around. So there she is. And the bed lifted up, so she's fell down a little bit, so I am going to have to probably go up shortly and fix her. But there you go, you can hear the banging. That's what she's doing. Just lying in bed watching TV. I do feel really mean sometimes just putting her up there, but I can't get anything done half of the time. And she doesn't seem to mind it, as you can see. And this little bit. See what I mean? Like these little screws here. Well, that's just going to be green. See if I can make it blend in. So why is that just randomly there? I understand that this is half a robot, but still. And then the teal, is it teal? No, dark aquamarine. Now I'm going to have to be careful here because that is still wet at the top and I've just put my finger in it. Do this very edge as well. So what have I been watching lately? You know what? Ever since I've finished The Witcher, I've not been watching any proper TV, and I've not been watching ColourTube as well. I really haven't. I mean, I've watched the odd video, but I've been watching gaming programs, you know, like YouTube channels, but on gaming. I used to be fascinated when I was younger. My dad used to play Resident Evil, and I used to be terrified. I mean, he probably shouldn't have let me watch him as well at that age. I was only young, probably about 7 or 8. And I've never ever liked any sort of horror games. As soon as it gets scary, I'll pause it and turn it off. But I like watching people play them. I think the reactions are absolutely hilarious. And this one guy that I've been watching, is he called IGN or something like that? IGN. His reactions to some of the really scary bits, like where he screams. Oh, I was in tears last night watching him. It was so funny. So that's what I've been doing the last couple of nights. Watching other people get scared on YouTube. Right, so as much as I said I'm not going to pause the video as much, I'm going to have to pull her up the bed and I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea. So I'll be right back. So I'm back. I've made myself a nice cup of tea. Just need to let it cool down. And I probably should have sharpened my pencils while I was off screen, but hey ho. But they're more or less dry now, so I can go wherever I want and work on this area. I've just done a naughty chocolate biscuit as well. Chocolate digestive. Best time to eat any sort of chocolate when she's upstairs. I can eat it in peace then. We'll do these areas as well. I forget how much I do like these pencils. So let's bring it up here. Down here as well. I don't know how many parts this will be. It's not even a colour along, so it doesn't really matter, does it? It's just me sitting down in front of the camera talking to you while you listen to Isabel bang. Bam bam bang. I did just go up as well and fix her and pushed her up the bed a little bit, and she's already down. She's already fell down. Maybe I shouldn't have put Bing on. Maybe I should have put... She's just started watching a program called Moon Baby and In the Night Garden. But I don't want her falling asleep, and they tend to do that to her. It must just be really relaxing. They look a lot lighter, these, when they're wet. You know, to this bit, like there to there. I'm sure I put the same amount down. Hello, Evie. Clean the brush off. Too much dark on there then. She's having a whale of a time up there. I really like that colour combo though. I think it's really nice. Oh, it's still too hot. Hot. Be a bit patient. I might just do this line up here maybe. That should be alright. I can feel myself as well getting a bit of a cold coming on. Now, I don't know whether that's stress or what. Because apart from that one incident, we've had a good couple of weeks. So I'll stop there. But do you feel, you know when you feel a bit nasally, and it's a bit painful, a bit bunged up? And these areas. So we have got a table booked as well for Saturday. It's Thursday today. Thursday? Yep. At our local Indian restaurant. And we're going there with, we're meeting my dad. Got her on the end of it. We're meeting my dad and his wife, so my mother-in-law. I'm really looking forward to it. That was one of the main reasons I've gone and ordered these dresses. I just wanted something new to wear, and I've not worn a dress in a long time. I'm not going to show my husband when it comes today. I'm not going to show him, as long as they fit alright. I'm just going to get all dressed up tomorrow and then show him. Have you got something stuck in your teeth or something, Eva? What are you making a weird noise for? Just give him like a chew bar. One of them will eat it in about 30 seconds and the other one takes about 10 minutes. Oh, it's cooled down a bit now. Oh, I've just realised I've got paint on my Laura Rafferty sticker. That was probably last night because it's all on my grey white wall as well in front of me. So I need to get the cleaner out. And it's green paint. On that page that I finished off last night. So let's work up here. What are you doing? Can you hear it? It's like she's got something stuck in her teeth. A little bit here. And not along the bottom, I think. I have got a couple of ideas of what I want to do when I've got more time to spend on art and YouTube. I've got a couple of ideas. I need to do a little bit of brainstorming. That's what I need to do. Just to get them ideas out on paper. I usually have a cup of tea in the morning. As soon as I get up and I'm downstairs and I'm feeding Isabel, I usually have a cup of tea in my hand, and I just didn't this morning. And we got sorted and set out straight away. So yeah. I'm not really much of a coffee drinker. I'll have a coffee, let's say, if it's like a cappuccino, or if I go to Starbucks I'll have a coffee in there. But I don't like the taste that it leaves in your mouth. leaves like a funny taste. And I've tried all sorts of coffees. I've even bought a coffee machine, and even like the little pods that you put in the machine, and they're just all the same as well. So unless I put a coffee mate in it, like creamy powder or loads and loads of milk, which defies the point, I don't really drink it. My son drinks coffee and I don't know whether that's bad. He's only 15. But he'll not have it all the time. He'll only ever have a coffee if I say, do you want a brew? He'll never go out of his way and make his own. Like if I'm making myself a cup of tea, or if he knows I'm in the kitchen doing something, he'll ask for one. So you lazy bugger, do it yourself. To be fair, he does do a lot of things himself. He knows how to change his bedding now, and he does the washing up every single night after the full family meal and dries and whatnot. That is his job. He knows how to hoover up. So for 15 I don't think it's too bad, and he doesn't really moan about it too much. But that's what I was expected to do at that age, so I don't see why you should get away with it. Oh, one movie that I have watched, I think I did speak about this actually, Suicide Squad, and I was a bit disappointed with that, to be honest. It's not the brand new one, it's the very first one. I don't even know how many there is. But I'm thinking about watching the last season of Walking Dead again. I've only watched that once. That episode with Negan. Oh, it's so sad. So sad. So we've nearly done his full wing now, haven't we? I don't know how that child does it. She does that in the bath though as well. We have got a bath seat that was provided to us by the NHS, and that was probably the third or maybe even fourth seat, and I just ended up saying, yeah, we'll keep hold of this one, and we don't use it. We don't use it because it's so difficult to get her in the bath and in it. So I still bath her while she's just lying down. Anyway, she kicks like that when she's in the bath, and I use the bather on my own on a Wednesday. That's like the routine. Do it on a Wednesday. And she kicks like that, like she's doing upstairs there, and she's got bruises on her knees. Now, I don't know of any way apart from sticking something like squishy on the side of the bath so she can't do that. I don't know. I don't know. I keep harping on say it, but I can't wait till we move. And then she can have her little wet room downstairs with a shower, and you know, that's not another, I don't have to worry about it anymore. Well, you're not going out, love. You're not going out. You'll have to wait. I've got one dog that will go out rain or shine. Anything, any weather, she will go out. And then the other one refuses to go out, even if it's just slightly raining. So that's part of that one, isn't it? Oh, something sad this morning. Well, it is sad, but it can, you know, your Facebook, what your memories that pop up on Facebook. I took a picture of a charity shop because it was called Deborah, spelled the name of me, D-E-B-R-A. And I took a picture of that, and that day that I took a picture of that was the day that my brother took me to an appointment because I was pregnant at the time. Like I said, it was 8 years ago. Yeah, I was pregnant at the time, and that was the day that I found out it was twins, and that they were a topic. And as much as it's sad and whatnot, there is one thing that I can laugh about, even though it's not funny, and it definitely was not funny at the time, but I'll always remember my brother saying to the nurse, can you not just move them and put them in the right place? Because obviously I was clueless as well until I started reading up about it. But yeah, I was taking pictures, like I said, in the forest this morning, and Louis said to me, why are you just taking pictures of that? Why are you taking pictures of this? Blah blah blah. I said, because I like putting them on Facebook, because in a year or 3 years or 10 years or whatever, it'll pop up and say this time that year he was doing this. And I think that's nice, because you're not always going to remember that, but sometimes it makes you remember the bad memories, like that today. I messaged I took a screenshot of it and I sent it to my husband, and he said yeah, so he remembers where he was stood. He was outside his office when I told him. But yeah, it was a long time ago that night. So we are coming up. So we've got like a little portion to do there, and then just the border. I'm really liking this colour combination actually. I hope you don't mind me drinking my cup of tea, but I'm getting so confused. My husband would kill me if he watches. I know he doesn't watch my videos. I had to send him downstairs last night for snoring, so I'm super duper tired. I think I sent him downstairs at about 2:30 this morning. I wasn't happy, bunny. Sat there with my earpods in with rain sounds on, trying to drown him out, and I finally had enough. And got downstairs. I'd had enough. So yeah, he had to sleep on the couch for most of the night last night, which probably hasn't done his back any good. She's at it again. Oh, I tell a lie, when I was talking about I've not bought anything art supplies, I did manage to get hold of that colouring book. Oh gosh, what's it called? Let me just look at my phone. Kirsty had, did a flip through on a channel, and I like the look of it, but I didn't want to pay the postage. Anyway, there's this store that's on it, so let me just find the name of the store. Stationery Corner. And they deliver to the UK quite cheap. It was that one, you know, with the little girls, and I was really chuffed. Where's my Wi-Fi gone off? I'm on 4G. I was really chuffed that I managed to get that. Anyway, it was dispatched today, so hopefully, I didn't want my husband to know as well I bought that, so now it's going to turn up in his ear. Hopefully it'll turn up probably Saturday maybe. It's alright, I can just say, that's alright on Kirsty's video. You have to blame her, it was too cute. She said I should get it. And it was so much cheaper on the postage. Anyway. And there's little gaps. I don't want to leave them like that, just white. We'll fill them in. And I've not put any blue there. What does everyone prefer? Do you prefer just not necessarily me showing, like really going into detail of what I'm doing, and I'm just chatting nonsense really? Or I struggle really with time with doing tutorials and stuff, and especially colour alongs. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm having to put that camera on mute because I don't want noises in the backgrounds of my videos. Because I don't want to be looking back in months and years and be irritated with myself that I didn't I only filmed blah blah blah. That's why I'm finding it so difficult at the moment to sit down and have time. I've lost a little bit of motivation as well. I think that's just due to having the kids at home. I don't think it'd be too bad if she just was in a room playing by herself, or playing the computer, or reading a book, or you know, whatever. Because she can't do any of that alone, the only thing she can do is lie in bed and watch TV, and now she's just swinging her toys around. Let's show you. She's just picking her toys up from one side and chucking them to the other, and then she'll do that over and over and over again. Sometimes they'll fly out of the bed, but that's her way of playing. So maybe if she did that sort of stuff, I would be able to film a little bit more. Is this the last piece? This is the last piece on this. Well, technically no, it's not. It's the... I think what I might do, so it's only in 2 videos, is the rest of this now, like this portion here, I'll speed up, and then I'll do this wing maybe in real time, or the body in real time, and then the opposite I'll speed it up and then do a video on the background maybe. How does that sound? I'm just trying to, not it's selfish reasons, but I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for myself, so I'm not sat here for hours and hours and hours, and I just can't do that at the moment. You can see everything that I've done on this side. I'm only using 2 colours. So let's wipe that off. So that's what I'll do. I don't know if I'm gonna put this in with this video or put it as a separate, I don't know, but that'll be the end of this first part. I think I've missed a little bit there. It's a good job you told me that then, because I wasn't gonna look down a little bit there. Yeah, so I'll call this part 1, because I don't want my daughter being upstairs for too long. But I'll time lapse, definitely time lapse that little bit. I might even pop that in at the end of this one. We shall see. But I will definitely see you in the next video. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Bye.